Oh boy, welcome back guys to another Resident Evil Zero Let's Play. I'm Dazzling Kate, and I was avoiding this for the past couple of good days. So let's get into it. So, does everyone have their sippy sips? Okay, good, because if you don't, then go get it right now. We need you hydrated, okay? We need you hydrated, okay? Anyways, I'm gonna take a sippy sip right now.
Resident Evil Zero.
It definitely tastes different. I'm trying out the new Mountain Dew Voodoo drink, and I'm trying to contemplate if it's like strawberry or if it's something else. I'm not too sure. I know they don't use strawberry that much. So let me just make sure we have everything. Oop. Gotta make sure we have everything posted so everyone can check it out. You get the point. Anyways, before I begin, make sure you like the video or stream, whatever, you know. Ooh. Bun of Smokes, welcome to the stream. Guess what? Ooh, what's going on? What's going on? Tell me. I'm live now, posting it on community post. Tell me. And I'll be sure to respond in the next few minutes when you do. Okay, let's just do... I'm live now. Okay. So I gotta make sure I get to the chat so I can keep track of it. But hopefully you are doing well, Bun of Smokes. Tell me what is going on. Evie, you want to say anything to the audience? Not particularly. Yeah, everything's been crazy these last couple of days. So I finally realized why Fred's been going nutso lately. And I wouldn't have been able to guess what it was. Which, it's surprising I didn't take that as one of the guesses, because Fred is now very calm right now. He wasn't calm when he was downstairs, let me tell you that right now. Okay, so we couldn't be able to, like, get to the flashback that Billy had, and I'm not gonna rewind the entire thing, because that was very stressful. So, yeah, that was fun. Okay, we got the save thing, I think. We got our guns. Let me... Okay, I gotta make sure we switch so I know that Billy has his guns loaded. Okay, so... wait. Exchange. There we go. I'd gone back to the IVF track, trying again. First round of injections, success. That is awesome, Bun of Smokes. That is very awesome. Everybody, can we give... Do people give a round of applause for that? Well, I'm giving a round of applause because, oh my gosh, I'm so excited that I want to get my hands worn out a little bit before I start playing. I've been twitchy, my hands a bit, so this kind of helps in a way. Okay, so... let's get our butts out of here and get to what we were doing. Okay, so... Yeah, he's definitely gonna need some more bullets. Look at how creepy this is. Like, look at all that. Ooh, a wolf statue, a horse, eagle, don't know. Oh, that's a deer. That's a deer. A snake. A puma? A mountain lion. I have no fucking clue. Also, I simp for Norman Reedus. Is it bad that I don't know who Norman Reedus is? Like, is that bad? My brain's just like kind of flat right now, so I don't really know what to say. But I'm sure he's a very attractive man. Unless it's a woman, then I guess she is a very attractive woman. Daryl from Walking Dead. Oh, okay. I got you, girl. I got you. So that's awesome. Okay, so one of our objectives now is to, let's see the map. It feels like I just stepped into a cult for some reason. Well, I'm sorry to break it to you, Alex, but I guess the Dazzling Squad is a cult now. We've got a lot of different interests in this group. We got some Resident Evil over there, some DC over there, but we mostly worship the good-looking characters and talk about their butts. That's very cultish, isn't it? I guess that's very cultish. Anyways, I've been delaying to get back to this game because it infuriated me last time when I couldn't get it to work, and I was pissed off, and I was like, I can't deal with this shit. Like, I can't. Cosmo, welcome to the stream. How is it going? Jill Valentine got a nice butt. Exactly. Like, there is a lot of things I can't wait to go into. Let's see if the, other door thing is open. Oh yeah, we can heal ourselves. Let me just grab a plant. Okay, now we're gonna have Billy pick up his because I need these guys on their toes, okay? I need them on their toes. I am doing well. I finished an assignment for my class and saw you playing Resident Evil 0, so hoped for a reward. Aw, that's awesome. Okay, so let me just use... Okay. Now we're going to switch out to Rebecca so we can heal her as well. Okay, we're doing awesome, guys. We are doing amazing. Daryl was the only reason I finished The Walking Dead. Man carries... Oh, fuck. I didn't even notice that. I was stupid. Let's go down to the basement area where the train is and see if that's stopped for some reason. I don't know how it would have stopped, but I'm sure it probably stopped. If not, then it wasn't worth it. Two. Yes, climb down. Also, saw your recent video with Stolas, and it was music to my ears, finally hearing people complain about this character. Owlboy is not an innocent character as Viv makes him out to be. Yeah, it's been bothering me for the last couple of months since I've rewatched some of the episodes, and I kind of noticed some weird shit that I'm just like, okay, can we all agree if Stolas... Wait, did I just... I came back from where I came from. Okay. If Stolas is... Watch as I do the most stupid stuff. But the main reason why I... Wait, oh yeah. Okay. So the main reason I was going off about Stolas is because of a few things. One is that if Stolas was doing this to a woman, everyone and their mom would be like, that's sexual harassment. But if it's another dude, it's okay. And I'm like, why is that, like, why is that the... Why? Why is that okay? Okay, it doesn't look like we have anything going on there, so we won't be able to open that door for a while. Don't know how we can improve that, but you know what? We can work on it. We can work on that. But that was one of the things that bothered me when I was watching the show, is that everyone treated Stolas like he was the victim. And I'm not saying Blitz is a superior character. He does have his flaws, but it's also like, if you really think about it, he does have the ability to do whatever he wants, like, not Blitz, I mean Stolas, to Blitz. Like, he can hold the book above him and be like, well, you can't do the job without this book, so you're gonna have to keep sleeping with me, you're gonna have to go on dates with me. So I can grant him some element of okayish gratitude, but that's like the meh kind of gratitude, where it's like, okay, at least he didn't try and force it too much, but it's like, it's still a matter of understanding from Blitz's perspective. This is like not just his livelihood, it's his friends' livelihoods and his daughter's livelihood. Granted, Luna does know how to use the book and kind of doesn't give a shit in some ways, but I'm not going to go into her because I still, like, over time when there's more information, sure. Like, a lot of these characters I do love going into and exploring bits and pieces of their past. I wanted to go into Stella, but there was not enough information for me to make a good video without it sounding like I'm making too many assumptions without any evidence there to base it off of. So I couldn't really do that. It wouldn't be fair to contrast to what we've already seen established with Stolas' relationship with Blitz and his daughter. So yeah, ooh, more comments. Wait, what the fuck's going on with Stolas? I haven't watched Hell of a Boss in a while. There's a lot there I can totally go into. So it's like, yeah. To this day, I still firmly believe they, and I mean Viv, assassinated Stella's character and potential just to make Stolas look better. She had the same fate as every other female written by Viv. Yeah, I just, like, as much as I do like some character designs and a lot of the concepts and such, I can never really get well with some of the storytelling. Not to say and to some degree with some characters, like the male characters that she's trying, but with, like, compared to the female characters, like, for example, Millie. Like, Millie is probably the most underdeveloped character, but she still has a good established ground, if that makes sense to you guys. Like, she has a basic information that we could all go into, and when it was her turn, like, oh my gosh, let me tell you right now, I was excited to see a Millie and Moxie based episode, but for how it turned out, it just... It felt like it just shouldn't have existed, if that makes sense. Okay, so more plants, more recording. Okay, so we're gonna go in here. But yeah, I do really hope that she actually puts some development into Stella, but I highly doubt it. And it's even worse when you think about Octavia in this. It's just like, wow, we could have had something for her, but no. No, we can't have her do anything. Otherwise, it'll make, Stolas look like a bad father. But it's just like, with what we've already established here in this universe, why have an Ooh, gotta get back to some of the comments. /10, how is it going, dude? How have you been? Staying hydrated, I hope? Okay, I'm going more into, like, the rambles of... Ooh. Let me just, like, switch it off so he can get the bullets. There we go. What's worse is the fact that there's people victim blaming Blitz and defending Stolas. Oh my gosh. It's so infuriating. Like, this kind of shit pisses me off. Like, I gotta take a sippy sip. Okay. But I really hate how they're just like, Stolas is an innocent cinnamon roll. Like, this is the same argument that I've had about Hades. And it's like only because these two, there are two things that these two characters have in common. Well, not two, but like a few things. One is that they have daddy issues. Two is that they're rich and good looking. So it is okay if they are good looking and have daddy issues, but could you imagine if Stolas or Hades were, you know, bad looking? Ooh. Like, if they were bad looking, then everyone and their mom wouldn't give a shit. Like, if they were bad looking, nobody would care. Like, oh yeah, they can go and be like, they're a bad guy because they're ugly. Like, I think that's the only reason why a lot of these fangirls tend to get really wrapped up with it, is that they think, okay, he's good looking, that means he's okay. Like, okay. And if they're a psychotic manipulator, what happens then? But okay, let me go on and continue. Cheated on his wife nonetheless. Yeah, exactly. It's just like, it's ridiculous. It is very ridiculous. Okay. It wouldn't really matter about the power, except for the fact that the bullet on the same grid. This run down. Probably have to fix it up in time. If you wish to exit rapidly, set the. Oh. Okay, let me see the map. Okay, I remember seeing a video talking about season 2 awful writing of Hell of a Boss, and one comment mentioned that the shorts are developing the characters, but that doesn't mean much if it is not in the show. Yeah, it's just a little bit confusifying, you know? Like, it's just basically, like, not to say that the shorts are bad, like, I've only watched one of them as of recently, like, one of the latest ones, I believe. Can't remember, like, which one it was. My mind's just all over the place thinking about this entire plot. But yeah, it's so disrespectful because Viv proves she can still write what it was about with good humor and developed characters, but she isn't cooperating it into her actual show, instead only in shorts. The webtoon equivalent of a fat old man who is yeah. It's as if she's admitting she's choosing not to put effort and thought into her original concept and focusing on what the fans want to see, or what she thinks they want to see, the gay ships. Yeah, it's really ridiculous when you think about it. Okay, so there's still a lot to develop. Honestly, I feel like the Rachel Smith and Vivzie Pop are the same person with how similar their writing patterns are. Misogyny, excusing their main characters despite being bad people. I can't tell who is worse between those two. Yeah, I feel like that falls a lot into, like, how it's going a lot with other things. Maybe it's just me and not doing enough research, but I do think that in some ways it does, I think some of that thinking does affect Has Been Hotel with, like, you know, how Hell of a Boss is. And I know there are, like, other writers connected to some of the episodes within the Has Been Hotel Netflix show. Well, Netflix, Amazon Prime. But it's like, they also have to put into thought about like using like what Vivian has to say, like, or Vivi, I don't know. I guess I'll just call her Vivi just to make it easier. My brain's just like off and on right now, and I'm just like, But yeah, a lot of them tend to like leak that kind of stuff, and the one thing I really dislike is definitely the fact that the female characters don't get as much development compared to said male characters. And again, I'm not saying you can't have like them developed. I'm just saying you got to make sure there's some effort put into there. It's like one of the peeves I have about Hazbin Hotel is the fact that a lot of the characters. Oh. Duncan, are you serious? Give me a minute, guys. I can't believe I'm down here underneath the table trying to make sure everything works. Okay, now I'm out of the table. Okay. I swear, Duncan. I swear. Yeah, I get it. One of the commenters I just was just looking at that posted a comment like 30 minutes ago is like that they hate how the writers threw Stella under the bus as a scapegoat to justify Stolas' shitty behavior. Like, they're telling us she has always been evil and abusive because she was born that way. That's really shitty writing, and it makes the conflict boring. It doesn't even succeed in making Stella a villain you love to hate because she's got no motivation to be horrible. She just is, and only abuses Stolas because she can. It makes him into a victim, and it can also mean anything shitty he does becomes justified because Stella is made into the perfect scapegoat to heap all the blame onto. Which, in a way, yeah, both Stella and Stolas' dad were both, like, written into this, like, area to be the, scapegoats to use. So Stolas, who is a perfect cinnamon roll, can get away with it, and it's like, what the fuck? Say, am I the only one who thinks Hazbin Hotel suffers from a having its cake and eating it too problem? I think the one thing I hate about Hazbin Hotel, now this is going to sound really weird to some, or really mean, but I just don't, I'm not living for, like, Charlie and Vaggy's relationship. There, I said it. Because I feel like in a lot of ways, there's something that's lacking between them compared to something like Stolas and Blitz that, you know, Vivzy tries to push out more, and like, I don't know why Vaggy and Charlie just have this dynamic that I just like, I want to love it, you know, but it's boring. It's like boring, you know, when the episode, like, when she sings, like, when Vaggy sings like that song alongside, like, but yeah, like, remember when she sang that song and it's just like, well, why exactly are you treating yourself like you're, like, armor for Charlie? Like, where did that come from? And I especially disliked how in the finale it's just like they moved past the fact that Vaggy's an angel. It's like that feels like it should be a, like, you know, 3-4 episode kind of thing where the characters feel conflicted about it, not just like something you can slap a band-aid on and hope for the best. Like, let me be real, that's not how it works. To me, Hazbin Hotel has the same problem as Lore Olympus. Too many plot lines, not enough development. deployment or satisfying endings. Also, I hated the Vaggie and Charlie relationship because they act more like siblings and not girlfriends. I think it would have been better if they were a slow burn, going from friends to partners. Yes! I think that's what could have been a great way to introduce it, because let me be real, I would have loved to see how Charlie would have dealt with, like, and I think the whole Angel plotline, I think she should have always known that Vaggie was a exorcist. Like, let me be real, like, she should have known from the beginning. Okay, so let me see what we can do here. But yeah, she should have known from the beginning, kind of just to make it easier, because the plot line with finding out she's an angel / exorcist doesn't really seem as satisfying when... Okay, I guess we gotta find some kind of pieces to put into these bowls, which is gonna be fun because I have no idea what we're gonna be looking for. That should be amazing, isn't it? Oh, right. I forgot I wasn't even using Rebecca. I was using... But yeah, it's just crazy to me when it comes to character development between characters like Vaggie and Charlie. I was so expecting, like, sort of a... Oh, for fuck's sake. Locker key. Okay, perfect. Just what we needed. Okay, just making sure. I also think that the Charlie and Vaggie relationship situation proves that Viv cannot write a real couple unless they are two gay men or are problematic and only have lust-based relationships. Yeah, it's... I think the only best example of a good couple within her Hellverse is probably Moxie and Millie. But that's only because they don't have too much going on there, and they aren't the main spotlight characters. I mean, they are still main characters within a way, but not really in the way like Blitz or Charlie. But that's also to kind of prove that they are lovey-dovey kind of couples, and they treat each other with love and respect, and yeah, how do we not get that from something like Charlie and Vaggie or Blitz and Stolas-ish? Honestly, I don't really think Blitz and Stolas should be endgame. There. Another thing I should have said earlier. Oh wait, we haven't checked out the other room. Okay, we already checked here, so let's go in here. Also, the way how the story talks about morality and trying to portray our main character as someone we're supposed to care about and stand for her ideas, and yet those ideas come at as hypocritical. Oh, wait. Oh, right. I didn't check the end door. My dumbass was dumb. But yeah, I'm kind of hoping in the future for season 2 of Hazbin Hotel that we at least get some more moments between Vaggie and Charlie to kind of show off the relationship a bit. I want to root for them, I really do, but it's just so hard when they feel so forced. And I know some people can just be like, but you can just use what you know from the pilot episode, or read some of, like, listen to some of her streams in the past or something. But to me, it's just like, it's important to kind of, like, I'm not saying we should know them before they met. I'm just saying there should be a little bit more development between the two to show off their dynamic. But yeah, like, none of the sinners in the hotel actually do anything to reform themselves or attempt to get better. I have returned! I have conjured fried peanuts. That sounds really yummy. That sounds really, really yummy. Oh man, I could use some, like, peanuts. Or, like, Reese's Pieces. Ooh. No. A mango nada. A mango nada. It has been a long time since I've had a mango nada. I miss mango nadas. Anyone ever have a mango nada? Oh, we might get a Magnum gun. Where's the Magnum gun? I'm not gonna touch this until I know which one to go with. You've never tried a mango nada slash? That's understandable. Like, I didn't know what they were until, like, a few years ago, but basically they're like mangoes and blended mango, and then you put, like, some... Okay, Evie, what was that? What was that, Evie? That makes sense, Evie. That makes lots of sense. Okay. I gotta put my charger onto my computer so I can keep the chat up. But yeah, it has chamoy with, like, chili powder, and it's a sweet and spicy kind of, like, drink, or it can be like a sherbet in a way. Okay, so I guess we can't get out unless we figure out the control panel. Let me see what I can do for the control panel. Okay. Okay, so There's just so much to do in this, like... Okay. You know what? I'm just not gonna focus on touching any of them. Okay, I'm too curious. Oh. Oh, my dumbass is just...
Okay.
Okay, so... How many of you guys watch HoloLive? I have never heard of that, actually. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Oh wait, I'm still trapped. Okay. Wait.